Hi guys, and welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I'm going to be talking about my property journey and also my experience as a property investor and how I started off really. So I've been in the game of property investing for about 10 years. So it's pretty much when I left uni. I kind of was really inspired, and this was based on my dissertation. So my dissertation was focused on, will young people who are leaving university become homeowners, or will they become a nation of renters like other European countries such as Portugal, France, etc., because we find through the research that I done at that time that a lot of young people, and I say young from till the highest age of 35, were renters. And will the UK follow suit? The answer, to wrap it up in I think it was a 10,000 word essay, was no. The UK will not become a nation of renters at that time, is because we all have the desire to be like, oh yeah, own your own home, do this, do that, yeah. So anyway, so that's where my interest of property sparked. So I then finished uni. I had all of this savings because my dad was always hot on, girl, you gotta save. I don't want you spending any money on clothes. Don't buy rubbish. Don't do this and bring this into this house. Save your money. And so essentially that's what I became adapted to. That's where my mind was conditioned. So I had all this money saved. I had finished university, was applying for construction jobs. So I had finished university in the recession around 2007. So I was looking for construction jobs. And I know that construction at that time was one of the worst hit industries, as you could imagine. So I had all this money and I thought, okay, right, great. So what am I going to do? And when I say all this money, at that time, it was a lot of money because I think I had saved over £25,000. So then I started looking for what I was speaking to one of my friends. And I know I don't mean to be so cliche, but I was actually reading the Bible at that time. And it was talking about it was about the parable of the sowers, where the king gave certain members of staff, 5 coins, 3 coins and 1 coin, and then one of them went to multiply it and doubled it, the other did the same, and the other one literally put it in the ground. And in my head I was thinking, currently I'm that person with all this money, 25k at the time, 23 years old, putting the money in the ground, which was my savings account, which was giving me peanuts. So I thought, yeah, I'm not really happy about this. Actually, I was quite down. I had quite senior friends who had kind of bought properties and done stuff, or some of them were even married. And I spoke to them and was just like, okay, what, I just feel like I'm not doing anything. And they were like, oh my God, calm down. You're only 23. And I was thinking, I don't care. So that is where one very good friend of mine till today was just like, wait, hold on a minute. If that's how much you've got, why don't you just go and buy yourself a property? And I was thinking, wait, how would I buy a property? I don't even have a job. Who's going to pay the blah, blah, blah. So anyway, and I didn't know anything. So what did I do? Got on the internet and started researching about, okay, how do I get a property? Literally, that is as simple as it was. How do I get a mortgage? What do I need? And then actually I found out that I actually didn't have any credit. So being a young person, then going into university, I didn't have any credit to my name. So I did have a credit card, and it was a cap at £500, and that wasn't getting me anywhere in terms of my credit history. So I then went on to research and spoke to the bank at the time, and that was Halifax, and asked for them to increase my my credit limit. They increased it by another £500, and that was it. That wasn't really helping me. So I needed more, and I needed to do more. So essentially what I started doing, got myself an electoral roll. That's one thing you definitely have to do. Got my credit up, and after a year or so, I was in a good position, had more money, and was speaking to solicitors and just asking loads of questions. I then moved on and then started researching and literally went to buy a house with my dad. That's as literally as it is. And that property I still own today because it's one of my best assets. They say don't get attached to your assets and stuff, but I did get attached to this and I still am. But yeah, so that's how my journey started in property and where I am. So coupled with the fact that actually I'm in construction has really helped me blossom and grow in the industry.
Never drop the ball.